Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Should we have a look and see what's going on? Okay, let's just do a free flow reading. I've got 3 decks of cards, they're all oracle cards. Magical mermaids and dolphins, the enchanted map, and messages from your angels. Let's start off with these cards. It's like clearing the throat, clearing the voice. Speak up. Okay. Hold on, I'm just finding my voice again. Okay, the energy feels a bit dark. I think I was meant to say the lighting is a bit dark, but the energy is a bit dark, came on. Okay, right, let's get into the flow of the energy. Music for manifesting. To manifest rapidly, think of your desire while you chant, hum, sing, or play music. Interesting. This morning I've been listening to Madonna, You Can Dance, the You Can Dance album. So, stay optimistic. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. And set your sights higher. Increase your standards and expect more for yourself and don't settle. So 3 cards. These feel a bit jumpy. We're going to have a look at this music for manifesting a bit more. To manifest rapidly, think of your desire while you chant, hum, sing, or play music. It's stuck in the mud. And the next card is stay optimistic. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs, even though you're stuck in the mud. Metamorphosis, going through a transformation. And set your sights higher, increase your standards and expect more for yourself, don't settle. Come into life and storm fields. Okay. What did I say? I felt the energy was a bit dark. This feels very much the feminine here, encouraging the masculine, who is going through something that's quite tough. He's going through a change. When I was shuffling the cards, I was going to say out loud that I feel like I've just gone through an ego death, another ego death. Some more things that, how do you word this? It's like you let go of things that you thought once made up you, made you, your ego. Okay. It's like a rearrangement of priorities. Okay, stuck in the mud, metamorphosis, coming to life and storm fields. Music for manifesting, stay optimistic, set your sights higher. I really want to read the Stormfields card here, card number 9. Rock bottom I've opened up to, because I don't really feel like delving too much. I felt we're just going to go with the flow with this energy reading. I don't really want to put forward my interpretation in depth, as in like with tarot. So we're just going to work this out. Okay. It's rock bottom, stuck in the mud I'm looking at here. Let's look at the two negative cards. 24, stuck in the mud, opened up to ride the wave. Okay, let's read. You're being invited to stop and savour the wonder of your life. Becoming stuck is sometimes the only way to trick yourself into slowing down and looking around you. In fact, this is a sign that you need to shift your focus away from what you're doing and place your attention elsewhere. Struggling will only get you to even muddier places. So this is underneath the Music for Manifesting card. And even though it doesn't make any mention of listening to song lyrics or looking for signs within music, I feel here with the feminine, this message is for you. To manifest rapidly, think of your desire while you chant, hum, sing or play music. And it's really important for the feminine here to stay optimistic. Okay. I don't know if that message there is your dreams are coming true, Divine Feminine, your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. That last part there, I felt was for the masculine, because he's stuck in the mud. So listen to signs, synchronisation, slow down, put on some music, turn off the telly. Put on some music, listen to the lyrics, listen to the meaning. Because these are the signs and synchronisations here that are... They're telling you what's going on, they're explaining to you through music. Now is not the time to move forward, but to observe. Clarity about your circumstances will come a little later. Stop and find the joy in what you've been overlooking. Soon you'll be out of the mud, but for now be still and know that Spirit has a plan for you. It says that stay optimistic. Now this was the first sign here that it's the feminine here I feel is staying optimistic. The masculine here is coming. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Gonna let it show. Pay attention to the lyrics that come through. Okay. Number 9. I've opened up to Come Together. Look at this, it's a beautiful card here with the metamorphoses. Stormfields. This too shall pass. An uncomfortable chaos is surrounding you. Things that you've left unattended may be the cause of something you need to release, just as a storm in nature must break. For these events occur when the electricity between opposing forces stirs things up and creates temporary disorder. Not all storms are destructive, rather they serve nature by bringing rain to the ground and wind to the trees, enabling seeds to be widely distributed and continuous growth to be ensured. Just remember that whatever is being stirred up inside you or between you and another will benefit you later. The sun will shine again, and new growth will be observed. Don't be afraid to shake things up a little. Okay. I want to have a look at this. Set your sights higher. Increase your standards and expect more for yourself, and don't settle. I've still got some more cards to pull. Messages from your angels. That's cool, we can do it in this order. Set your sights higher. This card indicates that you've been trying to rationalise that some situation is okay, when it isn't. You settle for less than you desire, and for much less than you deserve. You don't need to compromise. Heaven will help you heal, or will replace troubling situations in your life. All you need to do is ask for heaven's help, and then adhere to the guidance that results. Take time today to visualise and dream about your true heart's desires, and don't worry about being disappointed. You deserve a great life, and you have the power and the heavenly help to accomplish it. Fear and worry slow down your manifestation, so releasing all cares and doubts. So keep releasing all cares and doubts to heaven. You may feel intimidated by moving up to a higher plateau in your journey. However, you have heaven's reassurance that you're ready. I feel so out of breath. It's like, okay, let's just breathe. The shoulders feel heavy. Okay. Reach for the stars. Know that you're qualified and deserving of these gifts, and open your arms to receive them. Why are we so out of breath? Okay. Metamorphoses. So this stuck in the mud energy here is like walking straight towards this transformation. And then after that card we have come into life. Let's have a look at the metamorphoses. Card number 25. This is why it's important for the Divine Feminine to stay optimistic. Look at the colourings here. So this card was under this card. But it's picking up all this orange, yellow, which takes me to the sacral and the solar plexus. Your creative energy, your desirable energy, and your get up and go. Okay. Your stamina. 25. You are in the process of deep, beautiful change. Butterflies earn their wings through great effort. The process of change is often painful, for it is never without losses and sacrifices. If you are to transform from one form to another, a part of you needs to die. So that will really come in with that kind of a part of you, like the ego death. Part of you, part of your ego needs to die. Letting go isn't easy, especially when you're used to thinking a certain way about your life and how you live it. Just as a snake sheds its dead skin, or a caterpillar dies so that a butterfly can be born, you're required to release your old ideas and embrace a necessary change so you can live your best life. Perhaps you're being asked to let go of low self-worth, a dream that no longer serves you, a relationship that is draining, or unhealthy habits. Despite your fear, you must accept that this is a transformational time for you. There will be some loss involved, but you'll love what you become. So let's have a look at this coming to life. Something beautiful is being born in your life. When you look at your life, can you see how you've grown and evolved over time? Perhaps you've shed skins and identities and created new ones, or at the very least matured in your ideas about yourself and the world you inhabit. You know things take time, and Spirit's timetable is rarely in sync with your own. This card indicates that a long-held dream is beginning to show signs of life. So look out for that music for manifesting. Or just look out for the signs. This card indicates that a long-held dream is beginning to show signs of life. You must try not to coax it along, or shape it according to your desires. Spirit knows the best form for the manifestation. It's hard to get these words out. For the manifestation of this dream, and your life can become even better than you could possibly imagine. Now is the time for reverence and awe. Allow the contours of your path to be carved by the hands of the divine. All you have to do is show up. So interesting, because I was umming and ahhing about doing this reading. I just thought I don't really have the urge to say anything. There's not really much that I kind of want to say. That's why I said I'm just going to allow the divine to come through. And good morning, Gal Gal. How are you, darling? Good morning, Channel of Love. Lovely to see you. Thank you, Gal Gal. Okay. I've read all those cards. Well, I haven't read the music for manifesting one or the stay optimistic one. Okay, maybe I'll read those in a moment. I'm singing, it's my life, my world. Is that Dr. Alban, I believe? So music for manifesting. Because I've been listening to like You Can Dance, Madonna, the album. So what was coming through there was, You Can Dance for inspiration. Come on, I'm waiting. Get into the groove. We've got Yvonne here, and this is another way when I said, this is like look for the signs, when you think something and then it manifests. So that's happening a lot, especially since I've stepped away from doing so much tarot. I don't feel the need to. I see the signs everywhere. They're coming in through meditation, the animals most definitely. Even Jamie said this morning, I can't remember what he said to Jasper, but he was like talking out loud and then Jasper just like meowed at him and he said, did you hear him just answer me? And I was like, yeah, so I'm paying close attention to the pussycats. My other pussycat yesterday, I just sat there and watched her. I always know she wants me to kind of listen because she'll keep doing this with her ear. So she'll be sleeping, maybe I'll say hello to her, she'll wake up, and then she'll do this, and I go, okay, you want me to listen? And then she was stretching her neck to like look up at the ceiling. So that took me to, oh, that's so interesting, I'm saying that now. So it took me to like, okay, like, you know, if you lay on your bed and you look up at the ceiling and just allow things to come through. And then the TV kind of made a creaking sound next to me. And when I just said about like, turn off the TV, put on the radio, listen to some music. So that's kind of coming 24 hours later. The signs are everywhere. So we have the animals here. We've got pussycat. You have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by angels. Not only watched over by angels, but delivering the messages. Seagulls at night. So we can be sitting in the garden and they look like angels at night time, and are they called flocks? They're called flocks, aren't they? Flocks of seagulls in the air, and it's just so mesmerising, fascinating. I have actually got video footage from a few days ago. It wasn't last night. They did do it last night, but it was the night before, I believe. I may share that with you. But I just look up and I'm like, look, they look like angels. Okay. Whew. It's a bit warm today. I was going to say it's like a muggy energy, a muddy energy. I'm having a coffee, and there right in front of me, trotting down the road, was a little red fox. Okay, interesting. Little red fox. What does that take you to? I'll tell you what's, that's, I don't know really the words, but I don't think they are kind of, well, there are words to it. It's like, what the fuck say? I was taken first of all like a ladybird book, like a story about, you know, you have like the little red hen. What's the one about the fox? The red fox, little red fox. Okay. What the fuck say? I don't know the lyrics to that song, so I don't know the storyline to it. We are apparently pulling another card from the Mermaids and Dolphins. Alchemy. You have the Midas touch right now, and every project you begin turns to gold. I like this. I like this energy because, like, I can see it here. Like, set your sights higher. Alchemy. You have the Midas touch. Alchemy. Let's have a look. What's the fuck say? It's stuck in my mind now. Wrong book. We'll go over to those cards, messages from your angels. But first, let's look at alchemy. You're on a roll at this time with the energy of heightened success surrounding you and your endeavours. You instantly manifest your thoughts and ideas now, so choose them carefully. Just as you're capable of manifesting masterpieces right now, you're also able to manifest problems. Be the good news. Be the good news. And I mean, that's quite cool, isn't it? Be the good news. Would this make sense? Stay optimistic, set your sights higher, because we got stuck in the mud. Stormfields here. Okay, watch your thoughts. So just as you are capable of manifesting masterpieces right now, you're also able to manifest problems. But the good news is that you can also undo any manifestation that you're unhappy about. An alchemist is someone who turns base metal into precious gold or silver. You have the ability to take ordinary projects and make them come alive with meaning, blessings and abundance for everyone involved. Your gratitude for your God-given manifestation power and also the joy you feel in response to the beautiful creations that stem from it are keys to amplifying your alchemical abilities. Affirm frequently, thank you for helping me focus my thoughts completely on joy and the desire to be connected to divine love. I am so grateful that all of my needs are so carefully addressed instantly. That's a really good message. Let's go to messages from your angels. It's very quiet, isn't it? Let's just enjoy the peacefulness. Jeez, I'm going through. Twas the night before Christmas now. The story in my mind. Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children all nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. Okay, we're going to stop about Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap. They just settled down for a long winter's nap. Okay. Oceana, take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. So this comes with, set your sights higher, stay optimistic. You're coming to life, you're going through the change. I'm going to get another one here because it says to take action, you're in touch with your gut. But this one here said to kind of, I think it was this one. Yes, a time for spirit. Although that doesn't need to be a long process for you to connect with spirit. It's about setting the intention to do it. Set the intention to connect and it is done. So you're in touch with your truth in this situation and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. So that trust in your gut energy, we're coming with the solar plexus. I said I picked up like the orange and yellows here. So the yellow is going to be like the solar plexus. That what I said was that get up and go. Trust in your gut. Layla, spend time alone in nature meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. This is, this cannot be bypassed. Jeez, I'm taking to a heart bypass now. Okay. I feel something needs to be dealt with because it's making you poorly. Earlier on, like the image, well, I don't know what they look like, but the thoughts of stomach ulcers were coming through. And it was like, oh my goodness, whatever you're stressing and worrying about, is like it's making you ill. Stress is like the #1 killer. So spend time alone in nature meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. Then you'll know what to do. Let's read about Layla. Taken to light, I think his name's Craig McLaughlin. Hey Mona, ooh, Mona, tell you Mona what I'm gonna do. Is it build a house right next to you? Okay. Layla, your life has been noisy lately, and you need to escape into a place of natural tranquility. It is time for you to be alone in nature. I did have the urge to do this reading outside. The wind picked up, another sign. It's like, you're going to blow my cards everywhere, aren't you? It's like, okay, we're going to come inside. It's a bit cooler in here. I say that, but I'm not actually sure that it is. It's kind of a stuffy energy inside. But it's like I can't really open up the window in case like Baby Belle decides to go like skydiving or something. It's it's like she's under risk assessment. It's like, okay, she nearly fell down the toilet earlier. She's kind of everywhere, so it's like having a baby around. Put the toilet seat down and all these safety procedures. Yeah, for her protection. It won't be for long, but should we get back to this message? Yeah. Okay, your life has been noisy lately and you need to escape into a place of natural tranquility. It is time for you to be alone in nature, even if it is for just a brief while. You don't need others' permission to take care of your soul in this way. Simply plan your sojourn and then follow through on those plans. Once you are alone in nature, allow your mind to wander wherever it wants to go. Notice your thoughts and feelings and perhaps write them down. After a time, speak, aloud or silently, to the nature angels that surround you. Ask them to clear your body and aura of any stress that you may have absorbed. Then meditate and pray about your desires and intentions. Prayers are amplified by the power of nature and you'll feel very refreshed when you return home. Gal, I was so surprised to see that little fox out and about in broad daylight. What comes to us? How dare he or she? I did have a little chuckle when I thought Foxy Lady. She's a lady. Foxy Lady. Strutting her stuff. Okay. She's got the most beautiful coat and colourings. Journey of Love. You're talking about like this foxy lady, this beautiful red fox. Should we say like prance in the streets? And then you've got like this heavy elephant that's like trudging along. Heavy energy. Simplicity. Look at the seagull. It's like the other way round. Like they're just pure white in the sky. I'll share the little video on the community tab. And Simplicity, card number 4. So number 4 takes me to like the Emperor's card in the tarot. Let's have a look at this message. Bow to that which is simple. You will find answers to your most complex issues and those questions that seem to defy the possibility of an answer. You will find the solution now through simplicity. Live one day at a time. Have gratitude for whatever you possibly can, even if you are yet to understand why you should be grateful, because you cannot perceive the gift hiding within your struggles quite yet. Trust in the goodness of life, seeking to serve you into becoming the fullness of all that you are. Yes, beloved, even in your darkest night, the light of love is serving you. The most sophisticated of problems can be resolved through a simple answer: love. Trust, have faith, be patient, wait, and you shall see. Let simplicity be. This oracle brings you an answer. Everything is going to be all right. Don't add fuel to the fire and look for ways to sort out complicated matters prematurely. Sometimes ingredients need to cook and percolate so that they can become a meal. The circumstances with which you are struggling will right themselves in time. Stay present and be patient. Pray in your own way. Meditation, time in nature, dance, and literally talk to the divine. When you need to take a clear, simple action, you will feel it. Relax and know it is all going to work out for the best. The poem. There is peace for one whose heart is open. It's beautiful. Okay. I'm going to go to the Divine Feminine's deck because it caught my eye. I haven't chosen any cards. These cards are already on the table. So, but my eyes did go over there to the Divine Feminine deck. What card is this? Saraswati. The goddess of self-knowledge. The essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. Okay, I'm going to read why your soul selected this card, Saraswati. And then I shall pull another card, I think. Whereabouts are you in this book, please? Page number 80. When we are aligned with the essence of who we are, then what we need, doesn't say this, it says when we are aligned with the essence of who we are, then what needs to be communicated through us, whether with words or music or artwork, can flow. When our creativity feels blocked or stagnant, it isn't because the waters have dried up. We might fear this, but the truth is that self-awareness is the key to unlocking our creative flow. When we take the time to return to the essence of who we really are and nurture that essence, we realign again with the river of expression that the soul generates. Saraswati is the reminder that anything we create that purifies us in the process of making it is a blessing. Our art should be judged not on popularity, but on its power to transform us. Saraswati is a call to return to the essence of our true self. The energy of her card is a charge for more self-knowledge, more awareness of our own unique soul and what our needs are in this moment. She leads us back into that finely attuned space where we can express with ease and grace what the soul desires most to share. And that energy feels like a river moving through us. It heals, it liberates, and it inspires others to return to their own essence as well. This really is truly a beautiful reading. Truly scrumptious. You're truly, truly scrumptious. I've just realised I've gone to the Divine Feminine's deck and I've got 3 Journey of Love cards here. So we had Simplicity. Well, that's cool because that will come in with Saraswati. What's the next card? Dream a little. Let's read this message and I'll pull another Divine Feminine card. 51. Dream a little. The Divine wants to bless you with inspiration. It's just, you can dance. You can dance for inspiration. Come on. Okay, we've got to get into the groove. Oh, one of the videos was called, wasn't it? Getting into the gap. That was a couple of videos ago. We get this one called Getting into the Groove. The Divine wants to bless you with inspiration, just as a lover will come to the door of the beloved with a spontaneous gift of flowers. So dream a little. Let your imagination wander and wonder. What if? What else could be? Breaking down the rigid walls of expectation just because something has been does not indicate that it must continue in the same way. So dream a little and receive your spiritual gift. This oracle brings you guidance. A spiritual gift of inspiration is on its way or has just recently been received. It isn't flight of fancy. It's a gift from the Divine. Read it, receive it, and believe in new possibilities. Okay, the poem. From unexpected meetings, we talked and shared our lifetime. A gentle, peaceful, quiet time reflected in our smile. We winged our way to distant places and walked along remembered faces of lives we knew we lived some time before. And like a bud about to flower, having reached its appointed hour, we watch ourselves begin to open in the warm touch of spring. Okay. Divine Feminine cards. Teresa of Avila, Our Lady of the Interior Life. I trust the answers I find within me. I know that the presence of love is real. When your soul selects her card, Saint Teresa is a call for the importance of the interior life. She knew intimately about the spiritual wealth we all possess and have access to if we're willing to go inward. She not only emphasised the need to meditate and to pray in order to reach that innermost castle where the soul waits for us, but she also instructed the sisters of her convent on how to discern the presence of the soul or of a saint or of a holy person that is giving us wisdom from within us. She had a bookmark that supposedly read, "If you have God, you will want for nothing. God alone suffices." This emphasizes the wisdom of her experience. Nothing less than divine love will satiate a seeker, especially once you have met with it from within. She urges us to meditate, to pray, to go inward and meet with the presence of the soul. And then she asks for us to believe that it is real and that the answers we find are real. She asks us to move that inner truth out into the world with confidence and conviction. The soul voice meditation. What does love feel like in my body? And the intention. I trust the answers I find within me. I know that the presence of love is real. Burning Hero. Card number 3. From the transformative fires of life's tests, you emerge now stronger in self-belief, overcoming self-doubt and fear, and shedding the layers that have held you back from burning as a naked flame of divine love. Can you perceive the coolness fast approaching to soothe your fire-weary soul? Peace is coming to you now, a respite from the fire before you are ready to burn into love again. The intensity of fire exists in relationship to cause serenity, and you are capable of experiencing both. Your inner fire has pushed you forward, and your creative self-expression will manifest into the most beautiful forms. This is assured. You burn bright now, and yet it will be the calling of your soul embers that replenishes you and inspires you to new creative depths and heights in due time. This oracle brings you a message. From the heat of your labour, sweet success will arise, and you can act now as if that success has already been made manifest. It is only a matter of time before it is so. From that success, new levels of experience and creative manifestation will take place. You are in a powerful creative cycle of intensity and serenity, dancing with each other through your heart, like the sweet relationship of day and night. And this cycle yields great harvest. Offer yourself in contribution to the greater good, and your harvest will be not only of earthly delight, but of heavenly blessings too. Okay, the poem. Always feeling your love in every cell of my being. I open my soul, becoming one in your embrace. How rich the moment shared. I savour every one, and even when apart, your love envelopes me with knowing we are complete. Together, like a new day, we are born. Okay, I will get one more Divine Feminine card. Feels like you're the hero of the story, Divine Feminine. It's card number 3, which took me to the Empress. I just want the one card. Thank you. Maya Bago, the Warrior Saint. I am a warrior of love. My devotion attracts resources and support. The Alchemy here, Divine Feminine. You have the Midas touch right now, and every project you begin turns to gold. Let's see why your soul selected her card. One, three, four. Devotion grounds us and allows us to see just how many resources are available to us. And devotion elevates our perception so that the spiritual realm can infuse us with light, strength, and energy that is greater than our own. Devotion is the action we feel compelled to take that demonstrates our commitment to love. The power of Maya Bago's devotion kept the Sikh religion alive. The task seemed impossible. 40 Sikhs against a whole Mughal army. But what has never happened before becomes possible through true devotion and the force of pure love. Maya is the warrior saint who reminds us to become fully devoted to what we love. Then courage isn't an effort. It isn't something we have to cultivate. Courage is what commitment to love bestows to us. Devote yourself fully to what's at hand, to what is in your heart, and the strength, the support, and the courage to complete the task will rise to meet you. The Soul Voice Meditation. What am I committed to with my entire being, and the intention, I am a warrior of love, not a warrior, but a warrior, and my devotion attracts resources and support. Good morning, original darling. Good morning, Lucy. I believe it's still morning. Okay. Oh, what a beautiful morning it is. Rumi. I'm going to finish with a Rumi message. 45 minutes, 38 seconds. Okay, Rumi, let's finish off this reading with a message, please. Just let them have a think about it. Getting into the groove. I'll take this one. Star Mother Arrakis, 23. Okay, so I'm looking at the set your sights higher. I see she's reaching for this star here. Star Mother Arrakis, 23. A bit fidgety. Be the king who has made his own kingdom, and be the moon that has made her own summit. How much longer will you cuckoo like a pigeon? Empty your head of all mortal lusts and become life without breath. You will not call out for God anymore, for you have become immersed in God. Rumi. Your star mother Arrakis dances with your soul on the celestial inner planes. She dances in the embrace of Father Sky, shining white and pale, deep in devotion to the light behind all that is. Arrakis, dancing star of the heavens, incites our souls to feel the rhythm of life and surrender to it in flow, in grace, stumbling and in play. Like a child who thinks not of the right steps, but just moves with music and with joy, she reminds you to dance freely and from the heart. She reminds you that your soul is constantly dancing with the divine. What better way to connect with the joy and beauty of your soul than to mimic its movements? So dance, beloved. Let your body dance, O Arrakis. Your bright beauty penetrates even the darkest of minds to remember, remember, remember. She calls out, her voice is music to our hearts. You are a child of heaven. You are born of such regal stuff, dear dancing child of the stars. When you suffer, I send you my comfort as stars falling from the sky. When you triumph, my dance becomes wild, and light erupts from my heart in all directions. The light becomes music, stirring within you with an urge, almost inexplicable, and yet so very deep and real, to make music, to create art, to dance, to play, to be at one with the joyful creative energy that dwells within you, beloved. Star child, earth angel, divine creature, your star mother keeps an eye on all the wild games happening in the sacred playground of the earth. She will care for you, righteous and true, shine in divine justice and protection. No bully shall prevail over you. No bully from within you shall prevail either. No lies, deceit, or injustice shall temper your wild truths. Be demanding in claiming her love for you. Learn how to love yourself as she loves you, with wild, unconditional, passionate regard. Be like the child wailing for its mother. Ma, ma, ma. Come close. Then she descends like a torrential downpour of devotional light. A tsunami of affection is unleashed. A rampaging cosmic tigress hurtles towards you, her claws gripping the fabric of the skies as she rushes to protect her beloved cub. She will fight for you against the forces that would dull you and dumb you down, obscure your brilliance and stultify your free-form dance into strict choreographed movements. She will pour her luminous essence into every crevice of your demanding soul. Nothing can resist her light. All shall be washed and revived in the outpouring of her luminous love. Then, sated and content, you are the child so secure in the love of the mother, you trust in life implicitly, and in what is brought to your door. Do not succumb to untruths. You do not resist because you are safe, held in the love of the mother. You have no need to resist. What is there to resist? Nothing. There is only the loving truth in your world, and all is at peace in your heart. And should there be cause to stand up and fight for love, for freedom, for light, for her truths of unconditional life, respected and honoured, well, you shall be particularly equipped for success. When there is that war to fight, you shall be the warrior who defends the motherland, absolute in your devotion to her ways and empowered through her vast, indefatigable, triumphant power. And shall you bludgeon your way with brute force and fear? Of course not. So here is your guidance. Lay down your old weapons, for new technology awaits you. It is the most magnificent of forces, that of divine alignment, of surrender to the Star Mother and her way of luminous potency. From her great vantage point, the vastest problems of our earthly mindsets are merely in need of a quick whipping by the tail of a comet, and this she easily achieves by flicking a strand of her hair or poking out her tongue. In the hands of a greater being, even your deepest trials will succumb to divine victory. Your ability to take the journey will be strengthened, and your success only a matter of the passing of time. Can you give yourself this gift, this blessing of the love, power, and protection of your star heritage? We all descend from the stars, but some of us are asked to remember to acknowledge the divine parentage from which we come, and to allow the innate divine divinity, and to allow the innate divine dignity within to restore us to faith in the path here on earth. No matter how dark life on earth may seem at times, when we remember our holy heritage, we can also realise, yes, I am blessed, held as one with the Mother, who shall not be deterred from great holy purpose. I shall prevail. I forgot that and feared, but now I remember and am determined once more. Then you shall feel joy and be inclined to dance, to sing, to make your art, and to live fearlessly once again. Let's finish with this sacred honouring ritual. It's your birthday tomorrow, Gal. Happy birthday for tomorrow, darling. Open your hands up above your head and say, through unconditional love and divine mercy, through the blessings of the ancient master and sages, including Brother Rumi, who loves me without condition, I call upon the blessings of the stars, the remembrance of my divine heritage, and the gift of spiritual success. I call upon the assurance of my soul's triumph and the luminous embrace of the Holy Mother. I honour my soul's need for art, for expression. I honour my soul's need for art and for expression and for creativity now, from a pure and loving place within me. So be it. You have finished your sacred honouring ritual. I have finished this reading. It was a pleasure to be able to do this reading. I'll catch up with you guys soon. Okay, until then, take care, much love. Bye for now.